Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, now we doing the next part of the tier list. I told y'all I was going to get it out, but it took me a minute. So, if you guys are late to the party and everything, now we got the shiny ones have come in, and I got to play test those to see how those are going to go. But these cards, I have all of these cards. I've played all of them, except for one. But we're going to talk about where we're going to put them as far as a ranking. Now, this ranking is not the master ranking. So, the sets that we're covering for this one is Space-Time, Smackdown, and the Triumph of Light. And we're just going to compare that set in a vacuum with itself. Now, at some point, I'm going to have to go back to the Apex set and the Mythical Island. And then we got the new shiny things. I'm going to put them all together. So right now, this is just the EX cards compared against themselves. And some of them were doing something, some of them wasn't doing nothing. And here we go. So we're gonna start off. Let's get this going. So without further ado, let's go with Dialga. Now, if we were doing this at the beginning with Dialga, if Dialga was like at the beginning he sucked. Like people was trying to run him with male metal, it wasn't doing nothing. But when that Triumph of Light came in, they started putting him with Arceus. Now he still ain't doing nothing, but I guess he getting Arceus ready, so he helping you win. So in the future, this Dialga might be useful, but they did Dialga dirty when they said 4 energy for 100 damage. I don't know what we're going on there. So his main ability that everyone only uses him for is for 2 metal energy. He does 30, and he can give 2 metal energy to someone on the bench. Himself, who's ever on the bench. It's strange, but he is decent. So where is he going? Where are we gonna put this guy? So this guy got utility. He can ramp somebody up, or he can do mediocre damage for a high cost. We're gonna put Dialga. He's staying in B. He ain't going no past B. He ain't going up. He ain't going down. He's staying in B. Like, to be honest, Arceus is carrying this man. This guy is terrible, in my opinion. Not terrible, but he's basic. He's like the middle. Like if we got everybody, some people better than him, some people worse than him, he's like a good baseline. So he's going to be at the high tier of B. We're going to try to keep him in the front, but we'll see how that goes. Next one, Yamega. All right, now Yamega actually is pretty cool. Except Yamega loses some energy for something. I haven't seen too much with Yamega. I've tried him. I haven't done too much with Yamega. Like, I like how it's 3 energy that's not like specific. So you can do something with him, but no one figured out what to do with him. so we'll put him in B somewhere. He'll be in B. He's not terrible, but he ain't broke through at all. He might go down to C depending on how we feel. So let's keep going. Oh, Darkrai. As soon as we saw Darkrai, let's just sneak Darkrai up in S. So Darkrai, let's talk about Darkrai a little bit. So Darkrai, every time you give him some dark energy, he ping you for 220. And then when you finally get him to 3, he do 80. I mean, this card is going to be snapping later on. So S tier, I don't think any objections. Nope. S tier. I think we can all agree on that. Darkrai and S tier. Next, Pachirisu. Now, Pachirisu tried to be the fill-in for Pikachu EX, I believe. Except he does 10 less damage, and you got to have a, I call him a ninja tool, but you got to have one of those Pokemon tools on him. I mean, he's not really that much worse than Pikachu EX, because Pikachu EX needs a whole bench. So Pachirisu just doesn't scale well. Like, it can never really get better than what it is right now. So I'm going to see what I'm going to do with Pachirisu. I might put Pachirisu in B. I might. But it's a basic. I think if we can't say nothing else, Pachirisu is a basic. So I'm going to put Pachirisu ahead of Yamega. We'll put him right there. We'll sneak him in there right ahead of Yamega. So next, Gallade. Now, Gallade is an interesting card because like it comes from an evolution line of psychics. And for whatever reason, he's fighting. I don't know what happened here. But it is what it is. They basically slapped on Alakazam's ability on him, which is interesting. So Gallade, and it only costs 2 energy. Gallade is actually pretty decent. Now, the thing holding Gallade back is it being a 3-stage. It being 3 stages is the only thing that I think is kind of terrible about it. But Actually, Gallade is pretty good. I'm gonna put a Gallade in the A tier. We might put him down to B. He might get in here with Pachirisu. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. We're gonna put him in A tier. We need somebody in A tier. So we're gonna put Gallade in A tier because for 2 energy, it's doing some really good damage. Because everybody needs energy for some reason, and this guy takes you out. So I'm gonna put him right there. Palkia. I think Palkia is a great card. Like, I always thought Palkia was good. When I first saw Palkia, I knew Palkia was good. So we're going to put Palkia. I guess the downside to Palkia while we're here is what I like about Palkia is it can do damage for 1. It can do some quick damage, 30. Great. And then when you get up to 4, 150 and hit some people in the back for 20, but then you lose all your energy. That's the casualty of them. But I mean, this card is good. Like, this card might make it up here S tier with Darkrai. We'll see. We'll put Palkia at the top of A tier. I want Palkia ahead of Gallade. So we'll see. He might make it up there with what's his name, with Darkrai, but we'll see. We'll keep him low for now. So now we got Mismagius. Now I don't think Mismagius is that bad. The issue with Mismagius is there's nothing to do with it. Like, what's good about this card is for 2 psychic energy, it does 70 damage, which is okay. And it confuses you immediately. Now, they don't let you do statuses too well in this game because there's too many counters for status in this game. But this card's good, in my opinion. I'm going to put it ahead of Yamega. Like, I always like this card a lot better than Yamega. But it probably is not doing no more than this Pachirisu. So maybe this card will be good someday, but forever it'll be like that mid-level card. It might go down. We'll see. Okay, Weavile. Now Weavile is interesting because Darkrai exists, which helps, and Rocky Helmet exists. So because of that, and Weavile only costs 1 energy to do what it does. So Weavile's not actually that bad. I'm gonna put Weavile in A. I'm gonna put Weavile right there comfortably in A. Now Weavile is pretty good. What I think Weavile might need is, or Dark in general, Dark might need a heavy hitter. Because Dark ain't really got no heavy hitter. So as soon as they get a heavy hitter, and we can throw them with Weavile and Darkrai, we might be going places. So I'm gonna leave Weavile right here A tier. They did good for Dark here. They got them ready, but they need somebody to do the heavy attack. And nobody's doing a heavy attack. Everybody trying to chip. So we'll see. But we'll keep this card's good. It's just we need a little bit more from Dark. Likiliky. Now the funny part about Likiliky does good damage. But Likiliky costs 4 energy to do it. Likiliky. We're gonna throw it in D. like y'all want to come after me? I'm throwing them in D. Because like if you're not using Dialga to even get him ready, what can he do? Like, don't he gotta evolve from Lickitung? Trash card, terrible card. Infernape, my man Infernape. They done messed up my man Infernape. We putting him right here in C. Now I was mad about this because like Infernape. Okay, so here's my reasoning here. Infernape's doing good damage. He's doing 140 for 2. And then he's losing all his energy for some reason. And he's a 2-stage. Now, it's hard to explain why this doesn't work. But let's just say this. When they get more fire support, because as of right now, this Infernape does not get the job done. Now, there's some good things about him. He has a free retreat cost. He can retreat for free. But he loses all of his energy. So even if you set him up with extra energy, it all goes away. 2 isn't that hard to bring back, but then you need some Dawn cards, and they butchered him. They butchered Infernape. But we're going to keep him in C because Infernape can like take a good amount of characters out in this game. But I don't like what they did with Infernape. Now, hopefully they give us another Infernape EX, because they gave us another Charizard EX, so you better give us another Infernape EX, because do this guy right, because this guy's terrible to me. But he's not so bad that he's unplayable like Likiliky. You can do something here. I don't know what y'all gonna do. I done seen it all fail. I done tried it too. I failed. But Infernape, man, Infernape. Infernape gonna stay in C. He might stay in C by himself. We'll see. Arceus. Oh, okay. Now Arceus is either gonna be at the top of A or in S tier with. Oh, we're gonna put him in S tier. We're gonna put Arceus right next to his buddy Darkrai. And the reason why we put Arceus right up there with Darkrai is because to be frank right here, like short Dialga's making this happen. Without Dialga, he probably ain't up there. But they gave Arceus a lot of support where he combos in with a lot of cards that helps him. And if you don't want to use those, the actual support in the game just makes him work. And he has an ability that might be future proofing where no status abilities will ever work on him. That might not matter right now, but if things ever get weird with status, that's gonna be really good. And he does a pretty much good damage. His max, I think he does 130 for three anything. Because like if you get anything that's giving any energy to any generic Pokemon that's not his energy, since Arceus is normal, this is the normal Pokemon, the best normal Pokemon we've seen. So Arceus is an S tier just because of all the utility around him that actually works. And we can throw Arceus in a lot of things and it will work because it's normal. It's a good basic normal EX that's doing great damage. I don't know what else all to say here. Like he just works. So we're gonna keep him in S. So Leafeon's good. Like I like Leafeon. Leafeon's weird though, because like Leafeon is supposed to ramp up your grass Pokemons, but it can do some damage. It's kind of like Moltres. I'm gonna put Leafeon in A. Leafeon is good. Like you're gonna see more from Leafeon as this game progresses, maybe, unless they make a better card that's better than Leafeon in every way. But if they don't do that, this Leafeon is probably gonna start doing something later. But grass is in a similar state as dark, as in they don't have somebody that's doing like a heavy hit. But when they get a heavy hit, this Leafeon is gonna help them pop off. Now, here's Glaceon. Now, Glaceon is probably going to be chilling out here with Infernape because Glaceon is not as good because most of the water support, well, not most of the water support, Misty. Misty will work on Glaceon, but Misty will not work on Eevee. And that just sucks. And Glaceon is doing Glaceon's doing a little bit better damage than Leafeon. It's doing 90 here. However, Glaceon's other effect is doing 10 each turn, which isn't bad either. But long story short, we're going from a normal to a water to just do basic damage. That's not what we want to do here. So I'm gonna put it right here in C, right behind Infernape. I think Infernape might have more potential than this, right there. Like a lot of water Pokemons are good, but because they're all good, almost the EXs. This thing is not cutting it, so we might as well not put it in. So now we got my man Garchomp. Now Garchomp was my favorite. I was waiting on Garchomp this whole time. They didn't do Garchomp too well. they kind of did Garchomp a little bit dirty. Now I'm gonna put Garchomp. Now linear attack. Linear attack is what saves Garchomp from being thrown in here with these guys. That's all I can say that's good about him because that 100 damage for 3. Why are we keeping fighting at 100? We need to talk about that. But for now, all I can do with this Garchomp is I think I might put Garchomp a little bit above this Yamega. He gonna be chilling somewhere in B. Like I guess I'll put him above the Mismagius because like he'll do more than you'll see him more than you'll see this Mismagius and Yamega. You might not see them. I might bump them down. Like they might. You know what? I might bump some of these cards down. The only reason why I got these ahead of this Infernape is because you can make them solid and they're a stage 1 instead of a stage 2. But there's a case that can be made that I throw these guys in C, so we'll see. Oh, Probopas. Now I know we meme in Probopas. Probopas isn't really that bad, which is kind of funny, but he's not that great either. Like Probopas is decent. And I can see this being, like, you got things like Adamant. I can see this actually being pretty decent. We're going to put him in B, though. I guess you'll see Probopas probably more than this. I'll put him right behind Garchomp. Like, Probopas is a good card. It's It's not good here. It's not good right now, but it could do something. I'm putting Probopas. Probopas is actually pretty decent. So this is a promo card they gave us, and it's not bad actually. Now it's worse than Lapras. I think it's worse because Lapras healed on its attack. This heals while you. Maybe you can make a case that this better. I don't know. It's almost Lapras, but they put the 20 in a different effect, and that might be good. Maybe that means it's better than Lapras. It's a basic too. I'd actually like this a lot better than these two. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put this like above Mismagius. Like I actually like this a little bit better here. And while we're here, we might move Yamega or Mismagius down because like Mismagius don't make a whole lot of sense there. Like Mismagius might fit right there a little bit better. You look he's staying here by himself. Like you staying here right here by yourself. You ain't getting out of D tier. You staying there. If I had E, I'll put you in E. You staying. So this is my list. This how I'm going with it. And this will change when, we start seeing things happen and everything start moving, especially when we compare them to everybody. I'm watching that Licky. He's going to be still down there. I'm going to make sure this card's not going nowhere. But anyway, this is the list. Let's go over it again. Again, for the S tier, we got Darkrai and Arceus. I'm pretty cool with that. Think y'all are pretty cool with that. If y'all not, put it in the comments why you're not cool. But most people cool with Darkrai being in there. A tier, we got Palkia at the top, leading the charge. We got Gallade. Maybe Gallade and Weavile could switch, who knows. And then I got Leafeon right there at the bottom of that A tier. Only because I believe in this Leafeon. And I've been seeing this Leafeon out here and about. I've been playing it. I've been trying my best to use this. And I've been seeing it out and about. So that Leafeon is good. So then when B tier, we got Dialga, who's only somewhat relevant because of Arceus. If Arceus was not here, this guy be down there chilling with Infernape. I'll put him down there, right there with Infernape, right next to him. But you lucky you got Arceus, man. All right, so Pachirisu's too tool reliant. Like it's decent, but it's just decent. Now, it's not terrible. It's decent. It's really decent. It's really, really, really decent. And Garchomp, same thing. Garchomp is really, really decent. Well, Garchomp is really, really mixed. Like, Garchomp can snipe people in the back for 50. I ain't seen nobody else do that. Or he can get you in the front. Like, he's like Hitmonlee, but better, to be honest. But he can't get the job done. He doing 100 at his max damage output. I don't know why they didn't have him 4 cost 150 or something like that. Whatever. Anyway, here's Probopas. Probopas is good. I like Probopas. Probopas is kind of defensive, but out here doing good damage. I like Probopas. But Probopas ain't going nowhere. So here we got Crystelia. Crystelia is good. It does 80. It's a basic Pokemon. You can throw it out there. Like, to be honest, I might actually put Crystelia up here. I think Crystelia is probably better than Probopas. But yeah, this card's decent. It's just maybe we should be putting this card with the Giratina EX. Hey, anybody want to do that? Try it. Crystelia and Giratina EX might work out. Like, that might be the Da Vinci Code. I don't know if y'all forgot about Crystelia. Try that. So and then we got Yamega. Yamega is good. Yamega's waiting on something. I don't know what Yamega waiting on. Yamega waiting on somebody to sneak one grass energy on him so he can just start popping off with 120 pretty early. But I don't know what to tell y'all. Maybe Leafeon Yamega is probably the code. Maybe I just wasn't thinking about it. I don't know. But I tried them together. It didn't work too well. Infernape needs some help. Somebody help Fire. Like, Fire, they just won't give them no cards. They won't give them nothing but Magmar. They keep giving them Magmar. All right, but anyway, here's Mismagius. Mismagius is good. I like Mismagius. It's just not going to be better than the rest of the Psychic Pokemons. It's odd where this card is. Glaceon is not a terrible card, but for water, it's the worst. So that's kind of weird. Even the regular Vaporeon is probably, you can make an argument, why not just run the regular Vaporeon over this? Like, this is not worth me losing 2 points. I'll put it to you that way. Likiliky. Like, if we didn't even have Dialga, I don't know what we talking about here. What we doing, Likiliky? You gotta evolve at every. Come on now. They were joking with us when they made this. That should have been in Pokemon. We should have took out that for in Pokemon and Mismagius for Torterra. Like, what we doing out here? Come on now. But anyway, that's it. That's my list. I hope you guys enjoy it. That's all we got. I'll see y'all for the next chapter of the list. And I got a deck profile coming out soon. This is gonna be a good one. I got a good deck profile coming out where I'm using something old, probably one of the oldest cards in the game almost, and it's working. I'm out there in rank, I'm undefeated. I'm undefeated in rank. So I'm gonna show y'all what my undefeated. Well, I lost before I was using this deck, but ever since I used this deck, no matter what I fought the meta, I fought everything. I'm undefeated with this one. So I can't wait to show y'all that one. That's gonna be a good one. But anyway, I'll see y'all and take care. This is it. I'm Outline Man and I'm out. Like and subscribe if you like this and you want to see some more. Come on now. And then and also put in any ideas. If you got any ideas or whatever videos, let's do it. Because this channel, we doing whatever we want to do. And we gonna do whatever everybody else want to do. Somebody want me to play Receiver Destruction, so we gonna see about that. That's gonna be hard, but we'll see when we can work that in. Anyway, take care, everyone. Bye.